All right, so here's the scenario. The temperatures are heating up. You've been cooped up in the house for way too long, and all you want to do is hit the water. Sounds like a good plan, right? And it's going to be a great time. But one thing I want you guys to keep in mind when you're out on the boat is to look out for the manatees. That's something you may forget, but here are some tips.
Manatees can be seen in coastal areas, in canals, and rivers, freshwater bays. They can really be seen anywhere. They're not huddling in the warm waters like they might in the winter. So that's why at this time of year, we really like to remind people to watch for manatees while they're out in the water boating.
Yeah, so I mean, this might be a silly question, but how do you know when they're around? Is it certain times of day that you should kind of be aware of?
Not any particular time of day. No, manatees can be seen at any time of day or night. So a good way to watch out for them is if you're out on the water in your boat, have someone be your designated manatee spotter. So that person can keep a lookout on the water. Wearing polarized sunglasses really helps you see manatees on the surface. And then you can look for their tails, their snouts, if they're coming up for air to breathe, or their footprints, which are circular motions on the surface of the water that is a clue that a manatee might be around.
During this time of year, especially with the pandemic, when people are just itching to get outside, are you guys especially concerned about the manatees now just because of all that's been happening?
Sure, yeah. At this time of year, there's always plenty of manatees out all over the state in different waterways. So we send out this reminder at this time of year all the time. But since more people are kind of taking to the waters to get out, enjoy nature, spend their time social distancing outside, we really urge people to pay some attention to the manatees and look out on the water for them so we can all enjoy it safely.
Got it. And so why is this important that, people should really look out for?
So manatees can often get hit by boats. There's a lot of accidents, and that can leave them injured or even kill them. It's not just the propellers that can injure manatees. A lot of times, just the blunt force trauma of a fast-moving boat can really hurt them. They're not very fast swimmers. They don't hunt. So they're vegetarians. They only eat plants and aquatic vegetation. So they never learned how to swim very fast or get out of the way from predators. So if you boat slowly enough and watch out for them, that gives them a chance to get out of the way and get to somewhere more safe.
Now, if someone is out on the water and they see maybe an injured manatee or not quite sure what condition the manatee is in, what should they do?
If you're out on the water and you see a manatee that might be injured, acting weird, if they're coming up to breathe more than every 30 seconds, they could be in distress. If you're not sure, just call your wildlife officials at the FWC. If you're in Florida or if you're in another state, call local officials and just report what you saw. Maybe an expert will come and check it out.
But definitely don't try to do anything yourself, right?
Nope. If you see an injured manatee or a beached or a stranded manatee, don't try to do anything yourself. The best thing you can do is call those professionals that can come and help out. If you do see a manatee, whether you're out on a boat or you're on shore or just anywhere around and you see them, always remember not to feed them or give them any water. These actions, they may seem harmless, but they can hurt the manatee later on. If the manatee becomes used to receiving those handouts, they could approach people or boats or other situations that are dangerous for them.
Make sure you head over to our website, firstcoastliving.net, to catch this again.